Hello again and welcome to our latest update, this time covering the crucial month of August. During August there were just less than 3.5 million visits from overseas to the UK, and that represents a very impressive 16% increase on August of last year. You may remember, however, that August 2012 saw a spike in how much overseas visitors were spending, so it's not that much of a surprise to see that this August we dipped slightly, but only by 1% to £2.4 billion. There are numerous highlights worth talking about for August this year. First of all, it was the third strongest month ever for inbound tourism to the UK, but crucially, when we think about holiday visits, it was an all-time record. So these are folks from overseas who are choosing us as their holiday destination. 1.7 million did so during August alone. Looking at trips for business reasons and those to see friends and relatives, well, August was the strongest for 5 years. And finally, we continue to see really good growth from areas such as Latin America, the Middle East and Asia Pacific. These are long-haul, high-spending markets, and they grew by 28% year on year in the month of August. If we take a look at the rolling year to August 2013, there are also some key milestones. First off, it was a record year for holiday tourism with 12.6 million visits. There were also 5.2 million visits from these long-haul, high-spending markets out with Europe and North America. Finally, for the very first time, Britain earned more than £20 billion in a single year from inbound tourism. We also now have detailed market-level data for Q2 of this year. That's the months of April, May and June. So what were some of the highlights compared with a year ago? We saw 27% growth in the number of visits from Brazil, and another Latin American market, Mexico, generated a 20% increase in visits. Australia saw an 8% rise, and Australia is a very valuable market for us, with visitors from that country spending more than £1 billion here. Looking at short-haul markets, what are some of the highlights? Denmark continued to lead the growth from the Scandinavian markets, with a 19% annual increase, while France, we saw a 13% rise, and Germany 11%. It's worth dwelling on France and Germany because these are our two most voluminous markets, so it's really encouraging to see such strong growth from these near neighbours. Next time, we'll be taking a look at the provisional data for September, and we'll also be able to take a look at how the world thinks about Britain as a destination. So until then, bye-bye.